let me just show you the gear that you have to have if you want to string a racket. Obviously, you need a stringing machine. Right here I'm using Alpha machine that has been good for me for many years. And I'm holding some alcohol here. This is some Windex. Here are the patients. These guys are gonna get surgery. And then you have all the, I'm gonna need my glasses. I like to usually have a magnifying glass just in case I need to look really carefully. But if you have good eyesight, I guess you don't need this. Then, as far as tools, I'm going to show you the different tools that you need. Okay, this is an owl, and this is really, really sharp. This is not, this is a little bit thicker. So I'm going to put this in here because we're going to need those. This is to move the strings without breaking the strings. So it has a very rounded edge, so it doesn't poke you. I'm going to need that. I'm very fond of these little pliers. As you can see, they have a little tip that is bent, so I like to use that to manipulate the strings, especially when I'm making the knots. This one right here has a little more of a flat end, and I also like to use that for the knots. I'm going to need that. This little guy has been here with me for many, many years, and can you believe I have not had the need to sharpen this tool? And this is really, really good to cut the strings. So I'm going to use that. This little guy here is like a little hook. You can use this if you want to pull the string, especially I'll show you this in a few minutes when we're breaking the string. This is basically to take the string out. This little guy here is for you to wrap around the string in case you want to pull it so that you don't burn your hands. So this is good to have. Here's another pliers that has a little more of a tippy end. Sometimes comes handy. I'm going to put that right there. This here is just to make the machine at the height that you want. So, you know, if you feel like you need if you feel like you need a little more comfortable height, you can raise this. Right now this is very good for me. And that's about it. So I'm going to turn it on. Now, it's possible that you may have a machine that has a manual pull as opposed to an electric pull. The manual pull comes handy, especially if you're taking your racket stringing machine to a tournament and you don't want to depend on electricity. Or if you don't have electricity, then you do need a pull. Since I've always had the pleasure of having electricity next to my stringing machine, so I like to use this tennis head. It's called the 2086, and then you upgraded your machine tremendously. So you buy it separately. Here's where the string is going to go. It's going to go into here. This is like the lips that are going to trap this string, and you're going to pull it. This thing here is so that the string can go around when you're pulling it. Okay, these are the basically knots that you can move the handles of the mounting. This is what is referred to as the 6 and the 12 o'clock. Okay, these are the points of the tennis racket. It doesn't matter whether you put the racket this way or the other way. Okay, so we're ready to get started. We're just going to wait for Andrew, and he wants to learn, so I figure this is perfect day to do it. Mm-hmm. Okay, so very good. So the first thing, when you have a racket like this, you look at the grip and it's kind of dirty here, and it's possible that the frame here also is kind of dirty. Yeah. So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to take your owl and you're going to go underneath the, and you have to always be careful with owls, man, because let's say you miss, you can go right into your hand, God forbid, you know. So when you do the owl, always move it away from your body. Okay. So now I'm going to go under the, so what I'm doing is I'm taking the finishing tape, I'm destroying the finishing tape like this, and then I'm taking out the overgrip with my hands very easily. All right, and now I forgot to bring my gloves for the polishing. Let me just get that in a second. So the first thing I like to do with a racket is I like to clean it up really quick, because it doesn't have any strings. So I put these on. Here we go. Okay. All right. So with a cloth, you spray some Windex on a cotton cloth, and you just go over the racket, the whole racket. Just take some of the dirt out. This is not the polishing section yet. The polishing, you're going to do that at the end. But you're getting, now I just noticed that there's a sticker here. Do you want to keep that sticker or you want to take it off?
It's not, I don't think it's too accurate, the weight that I had on it.
I'm going
to go ahead and do it. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and rebalance because I got some replacement rackets.
All right, so I'm taking this off. Okay. Now, this is what I would, not only you're cleaning the dirt, this is the first thing you do is a visual inspection. Okay, you're looking for cracks. Okay, you're looking to see if the frame has a hairline crack or if it is actually cracked. So take a look at it, go around here. If you feel like you need to look carefully, then you look through with the magnifying glass and you look like that. Right now, I just looked at it. It doesn't seem like you have any cracks in there. So it's good to go. All right, so it doesn't matter which side you're going to put it, whether you put it this way or whether you put it this way. It doesn't matter. The tension is going to be on the 12 o'clock. This is 12 o'clock, 6 o'clock. So now which strings do you want to use?
Let's go with, this is the Solinco Tour Bite.
Okay.
The team gives me this.
So this is a whole racket or just half?
This is a whole racket. Mm-hmm. If I'm not mistaken, I counted 3.5 arm lengths times 2, 3.5 main, 3.5 crosses. Mm-hmm. That's what I heard.
Okay, well this is too small. This is not going to work. And this one, let's see this one.
So this won't even go on one of them?
No.
Okay, so it's trash?
Yeah, that's trash. I mean, unless you want to save it for your weed eater machine or something.
No use.
Okay, so you know what? I'll show it to the camera here. This is an NXT 16 gauge by Wilson. Not many people play with with NXT anymore, but since we're learning how to string a racket, we're gonna measure this string. Okay. So let's see if it tells you here. It tells you 16 gauge, 1.30 millimeters. And then it says 40
inches.
40 feet.
40 feet.
Okay, so this 12.2 meters.
Got it.
Okay, so if I take this off, right? And I cut the string, that the little tie wrap. You have to be very careful, obviously, not to cut the string. You just cut the tie wrap. So now, this is a whole racket. Okay, so now hold on to this and expand it that way, and keep walking that way. Keep walking, keep walking, keep walking, keep walking. Keep walking. Okay, excellent. All right, so now go ahead and grab both tips. Come closer to me and grab this tip and that tip. So grab these two tips and put them together like this. Just hold them like this and then grab them together. Okay. All right, so now keep walking that way. Keep walking, keep walking. All the way, keep going, keep going. Keep going, keep going. We need to stretch it. Okay, so now, if you're holding both tips and I'm holding, and the string is completely straight, would you agree that this is 50% and this is 50%? Pretty much, right? So now what I'm going to do is right here, I'm going to cut it in half. Because I like to string rackets in two pieces. Some people like to do it only one piece. But I like the two pieces because the two pieces doesn't drag the tail too long and you don't burn the string. Okay, so now let go for a second. I'm going to put half on this side, on the floor here, and this is the other half. Okay, so now what you're going to do is you're going to go like this with your arm length. You go 1, 2, 3, 3 3/4. Okay, how about you? Okay, so you measure it because you're the one that. Almost 4, right? 4 like that. Okay, all right, so now grab the Solenko though that you said you wanted and expand it. One, 2, 3. You have more than 4. So therefore, right,
4 3/4.
is going to do it, right? So it doesn't matter if you have a little extra, right? What you don't want is you don't want to be short. So if you go like this, 1, 2, and it's only 3, you're going to end up short.
So the customary arm length is 3.5 arm lengths. Everyone's arm length is different.
Exactly. So you measure whatever.
Check the racket specs of length. Usually it's
No, the rackets are always going to need
the same amount.
In fact, you're going to see that there's extra. But what you're measuring is you want to make sure you're not short. Is this the one that was short?
Yes, that is the one that's short.
Okay. See, like put this in your arm's length. So if you start with that string, it will be the same thing as if you're trying your 2 shoelaces and you get into halfway and you can't finish it.
Yeah.
It'd be the same thing. You can't, you know.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So which one are we doing? Are we doing that for the mains?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So now put this in the trash so that you won't forget it. I mean, unless you really need it. Okay.
20 feet on the mains, 20 feet on the crosses.
Exactly. Yeah. And then, so what I'm going to ask you to do is you're going to feed the string through the center, which is these.
Yeah.
This is the center here.
Yeah.
And you're going to feed it through the center here, and wrap it around. Okay. So while you do that, I'm going to go and put the groceries in the refrigerator, and I'll be right back. Okay. All right. So now notice how many holes do we have on this is by the cold. It's called the throat. So how many holes do you have here in the throat?
6.
6. And are they 6 spread, or are they grouped in pairs of 2?
They're grouped in pairs of 2.
Exactly. So you have a 2 here, 2 here, and 2 here. So that means that these 2 are going to wrap around like this. All right, so if you have the string, if you put the string this way, it's on this side, so it's not going to go on the beam. Okay, so now go and pull it again. Go ahead, pull that one. Yep. And then grab the tip of this one and the tip of this one. We're going to equalize them, okay? Just like we did earlier when we were measuring it. Yeah, put them together. So one side is shorter than the other, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so look, I'm going to give you more string so that you can put them together so that they can be exactly 50%. You got it? 50%?
Very close.
Okay, that's good. All right. Okay, so now take a look at it here so you can see what you just did. This is going into the center pair.
Yeah.
Babola gives you a kind of like a logo there that shows you the center. Sometimes companies give you a little dot in there that tells you that's the center. But you basically have 50% string going this way and 50% going this way.
Yep.
So now it's ready. Now you're ready to mount it. Okay, so now you're going to put this. Again, it doesn't matter which side you go, whether that way or this way. Okay, so you put it this way, and I want you to realize that the mounting is super important, because if you mount it wrong, you can crack the racket. So if you're trying to make some money stringing a racket for somebody else, and you say, hey, I can string your racket for $30 or $40, and then you crack the racket and the racket's $200, then that's not going to be good. Okay. So I'm going to undo this crank at the bottom here. And now I can move this, and now I want you to tighten it up. Okay, so look at the bottom here. You'll notice that there's like a little knob. One way you tighten, the other way you untie it.
Yeah.
Okay, so now it's pretty firm. Okay, all right. So now, holding the string like this, you pull it just to make sure that you're not losing your 50%. And now we want to get the edge of the racket in the center of this part right here. Okay, so you can let go of the strings for a second right now. Undo this at the bottom. move the crank, maybe a little bit in the center right there. That's good. Okay. And crank it really hard. Okay, so now the main arms. Okay, this one. Okay, crank this one again a little bit tighter at the bottom. Okay, they're not going anywhere now. Okay, so now we have to make sure that these two anchors are touching the racket. Okay, so you do that by manipulating this guy over here. Okay, so put your hands on this guy and manipulate it until this thing is touching that thing.
Yeah, touching.
Okay. All right. So now I'm going to double check that you got it touching. Yep. All right. So now this circle here or this oval,
Yeah.
you put in two pressure points. When you're stringing the racket,
Yeah.
it's like you're grabbing these two pressure and you're squeezing them. So what this is doing is stopping from you to crush the racket. So now you're not going to crush the racket, you're going to add the tension to the strings.
And the tension.
All right.
Is
So
that
yeah, the tension.
pounds?
Well, so what kind of pounds do you
50
want?
pounds?
Okay, so then you put them minus until you reach. In the electronic digital thing, it will be there. If you have a manual one,
We have a manual one.
then it has like a little
Yeah.
knot there that you.
The manual gets a little trickier than your machine to understand everything.
Well, once you learn how to do this one, I think you can take it and learn it and do it over there easily. Yeah. Okay, so 50 pounds. Okay. All right. So now, I just want to double check. Okay, I'm gonna grab the rack. I'm gonna grab the string.
Yeah.
I'm pulling the two strings simultaneously just to make sure that I have 50% on each side, and it looks pretty close. Okay, go ahead and do what I just did, just to make sure that you get that feeling of measuring it. And you can walk with it, or you can just do it like this. It doesn't matter. Yep, it's good. Okay. All right, so now you're ready to put tension on this guy.
Yep.
So what I like to do
Yeah.
is I like to grab both of them,
Yeah.
not just one. I like to grab both. Okay, so what you're gonna do here is you're gonna wrap it around.
Yeah.
You're gonna feed it through the lips. With the thumb, you're gonna push the lips forward, right? And then you press the button. So it's a sliding. If it's a sliding, that means the string has a lot of wax in it. Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna try it again. When it gives you that beep sound, that means that you reach the 50 pounds.
It's about 50.
Okay, so now at this moment, you got tension here.
Yeah.
So how are you going to hold the tension? You're going to hold it with the clamps. So you're going to bring up here and squeeze and lock. Okay. And then this one, on this side, you do the same thing. You're going to bring it up. Sometimes it depends on the machine. Some strings you're able to put this one all the way over here.
Okay.
For right now, this is good. Okay.
Okay. So,
All right. So now to release, you press the button again. This one. Okay. All right. And now you're going to feed 50% this way, 50% that way. So start with one side, whichever side, doesn't matter. Okay, so put this one through here and through here.
start with the same side that it's the opposite side that it went through.
Exactly. Now you'll notice, I'm gonna go get a battery pack for the thing. You'll notice that the grommets are telling you whether you're doing it correctly or not. Okay. All right, so now, did you put in the string here correctly? Yes, okay. And then you do this
Told me that
one.
I got it wrong. That's why.
Yep.
Sorry.
Yeah, you got it right. Okay. All right, so now, we're not going to worry about this side right now. You're going to go ahead and tense this one. But you're going to tense only one right now. Okay. All right, so go ahead and try to put it through the knot, this thing here. You can stand on this side a little bit more, this way. Yep, you got it. And then you got to put it into the lip. Make sure the whole string is inside the lip. Press the lip forward at the same time that you, and as soon as you hold it there, you press the button. And now it's giving you that beep sound. That means you got the right tension. So now come over here and notice that this clamp is holding the tension on this string. But now, since you already have tension here, you don't need the clamp. So now you take the clamp and you put it over here. Because now you gain the tension.
But I have trouble sometimes understanding. Yeah.
So now I clamped it here.
'Cause you got
So now I basically gained the tension on this one.
Yeah.
So since I already clamped it, go ahead and press the red button. And then do the same thing on this one. But now this time, notice that the machine is kind of not letting you go this way very easily. So you turn it around and you try it this way. And sometimes one way is always better than the other. Okay. All right, so go around here. I'm going to bring the camera a little bit closer so you can see, our audience can see exactly how you're learning, man. Okay, wait, does it give you the beep?
Yeah, give me the beep ready.
Okay, hold on to camera for a second, just like this. I'm going to put the weights. Okay, good.
Alright, so the beep happened now. I just release.
Yep, release. No, wait.
No, I have to clamp it.
Before you, so you gained the power.
I gained the power.
But now how you're going to hold the power?
Take this
You're
one
going to
out
take
and put it
this,
in here.
you're going to take it out and put it here. And I have to tell you that these clamps are not brand new, so they're a little bit rough to manipulate. You can put a little more, you can put some strength in there. You're not going to break the strings. So. Okay, let me see what's going on here with this clamp.
This is slide. I need to understand how you use this. This is slide.
Yes.
Okay. And then I.
That's better. Okay, crank it more.
That's all I can get.
Yeah. Okay. release. Take it out, feed it through here again. So at this point, you should be basically, again, matching the pair, right? Remember that pair that we were talking about?
Yeah.
Now, when you're pulling it, you may want to grab the string with your other hand to make sure that it's going to go nice and smooth and it's not going to get caught here in the machine or anything. So now you got the second pair there perfectly. So now you're going to have to turn around the machine and you're going to pull it. Line it up as close to this as possible. And now you're going around the knob into the lip. The beep tells you that you got the right tension. Okay, so now you're going to move the clamp. You're going to move it from there to here. And you can actually, since you want this to be closer to here, you can move the clamp that way. Like that.
Okay.
Again, make sure that this is pretty tight, okay? So make sure you crank it nicely hard here. Yep, and then you release. Beautiful. Now you feed it again. Oh, okay, so that means it's okay. I mean, listen, you know, accidents happen, and I'm glad that it happened, because if it doesn't happen, and it happens to somebody else, then...
So I didn't get it tight enough.
So the problem is not you, it's more actually the clamp. Okay, the clamp is not as smooth as it should be.
So the string before that.
No, we already lost all the tension.
All of everything.
We lost everything.
So once one goes,
One side goes,
the domino.
the whole thing, the whole thing collapses.
I made that mistake when I first started.
So what I'm gonna do right now is I'm gonna take this little guy out and put some Windex on it. But don't think it was your mistake. It's just that this thing is not smooth enough. And
Are these the same clamps that came with this machine?
Yeah, it's on the same clamps that came with the machine. I've had this machine for so many years now. So okay, it's a little bit better, definitely. It's more smooth now. All right, so now let's see if I can do this again. So one thing about stringing is that you learn patience, because so I'm going to let go of this one, okay, and when you screw up, it's like, oh my gosh, I got to start all over again, seriously. So you feel like you wasted your whole time, but again, none of this becomes wasted if you're learning experience, if you're gaining experience, you know.
So you can give tension to two at one time.
Yes, because the beginning.
The beginning, only the beginning.
Only the beginning, because in the well, there's some other places that you can also do that. Do two at a time.
Yeah.
It's just that you don't want to lose. Okay. All right, so now grab these two and go ahead and no, wait. Grab these two, and basically with your hands, you're going to go like this, and then like this. Okay, so you're just sliding them to make sure that 50% is maintained. Exactly. Keep
Then
going.
go
Yeah,
ahead.
keep going.
Keep going.
Keep going until you get to the tip here. Okay, so now notice that when you get to here, do you notice how one string is bigger than the other? So if you pull it like that, now you have 50%. 50% one way, 50% the other. Okay. All right, start from the beginning. 2 at the time, right here.
Can you just go over it on the first?
No.
You have to always go over, under.
Yep. Always over, under. And then you got it. But it's a sliding. So when it's a sliding, it's because the lip wasn't closed. Okay, so you put it here, close the lip, and then try it again. To stand on the side. Go around. It wasn't all the way in.
Yeah.
So just press the button again, do it again. Go around. Make sure that, yes, make sure the whole string goes in. At the same time. There you go. Now you're manipulating it. You got it. You got it. Okay, so now let's try 50% on one, 50% on the other one. Now you're gonna clamp one side
One side.
and then clamp the other side.
Clamps opposite to each other.
No, you're gonna be on the same side.
Same distance. Same.
Yeah, one here, one there. I'm taking some of this glue out of the string right now. This is your main string here, man. This is where you're gonna hit most of the balls.
That's to be clean.
Yeah. Okay, go ahead and clap the other side.
And make sure this other one's
Let me see.
really squeeze it.
Yeah, you gotta squeeze it tight, man.
I'm gonna work on my motor.
So the other thing is, you want to place the string. I'm gonna just take this out, show the camera. Okay, you want to place the string like in the middle of the teeth here. You don't want to put the string at the very top because it's gonna slide.
Yeah.
And you don't want to put it at the very bottom either, like at the very bottom like that. Somewhere in the middle is the best.
Okay.
That's the best. Okay. So you see, try it here with this, with the tip of the string. Where did it go? Here. Okay. So try your gripping power, man, just by grabbing the very tip and put it in the middle. And then grip it tight.
Oh, sheesh.
Okay, let me see. So it came off. Okay, so then maybe one of it was not all the way up. Okay, so try again. Again, this is an exercise, okay? This is, you're just basically working on your gripping power. Let me see. No, you needed to go more. You had it a
See,
little bit.
You know the
See?
the thing you have.
Okay, try again.
Needed.
It has to be completely. Como dicen en español, échale huevos. You see? Oh yeah,
Yeah.
that's the name of the game.
Picante.
Okay, so now go ahead and put this guy and clamp that this as close to the tip as possible. And you want to position the string kind of halfway in there.
Yeah. It's okay.
Tighten it
Yeah.
as tight as you can.
Yeah, it's not going.
You got it?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so now go ahead and release the tip. Press the button over here.
Ay.
Since you're doing this side, go ahead and put the
Ooh.
string this way.
Look at the string, it's all tangled. Okay.
Okay. Take the clamp. You're taking the pressure off.
Oh.
It's okay. Leave this one. Go on. Take this one off. Put it right here. Now you can let go of the pressure. Feed it through here. And you can stand. You can stand on whichever. You can move around, or you can let this thing go around. Just so that it's comfortable.
Yeah.
Okay, so now come over here. Let me just show you something. If you were to pull it without noticing that, it would have gone messed up.
Yeah.
So you have to make sure that it's clear and then tight.
It's gone.
It's gone.
Patience.
So,
All right, so now this one, you're probably better off spinning it around and then pulling it right there. Now go around here again. And into the lips. And then you close it.
Ah. Okay. How do I restart it?
Just press the button again. Yep, it looks like you got the tension. Okay, remove this clamp, put it here. And tighten it pretty tight, okay? So you don't want to lose the tension. Okay, press the button, there you go. Go through here and into here. This is Andrew Levine doing his first racket, ladies and gentlemen, right
First of
here.
many.
Okay, turn it around so you can tighten it. That's an easy move right there. Press the lip forward. Give you the beep. Take this clamp, take it out, put it here so you can gain, so you can retain what you gain.
Wait, so you set the pounds on there, right?
Yes, this is where the pounds are set. He wants 50 pounds, so. You can use both hands. You make sure you put these teeth. Remember, I got in the middle of the string, and then once you put it there, you clamp it as tight as you can. Right, and then you this is just to hold it so that it's not going to slide. Okay, press the power button again. I mean the tension button. You're releasing the tension. Now you're feeding it again through here and there. And you're going to notice that stringing racket is a very monotonous thing. Once you get the thing going, and you don't have to think about it,
It's gonna be subconscious.
it's going to be subconscious, and you're going to be, flipping it like really fast. The first time you have to think about every little move, man. Because you make a mistake on one string, and that's it. It's end of story. Yeah.
Okay, so how did you know again how many lines or how many strings to pull? I think you said isn't there 7 arm lengths?
Oh, you mean the length of the string?
length,
Yeah, we were talking about that. So that was so for his, we found that the Selenko that he's using right now is actually longer than what he needs. You got it, man.
So you start in the middle
Yes.
and then you go
Always start in the
left
middle.
and right or no?
Yeah, you go left, right, left, right. Okay, release the
Aye,
tension
aye.
here. And when you release it, you can always double check you're cramped.
Okay.
Because if this is loose and you lose it here, you lose everything.
Okay.
Okay, so now you're going for this one.
It's a really good skill, Alex.
Very good. Take the clamp out of here, put it here. In whichever way is the most comfortable for you. So if this is kind of getting in your way, you stick it out that way, and then you position it, and then you clamp it.
Okay, thank you.
Certain things with the machine you have to be delicate, and certain things with the machine you have to be strong. The clamping, strong. Manipulating everything else, delicate. Okay, press the button, release the tension.
I wonder who invented stringing that.
But wait, you need to make sure.
Sorry.
You need to make sure that the string is all the way pulled. And sometimes I come over here and I take a look at this side just to make sure that you have it correctly, you know,
Yeah.
before you pull it, just to double check. It doesn't matter if you go under
Okay.
or above here, as long as you go around.
Okay.
Close the lip and press the button. You got it. Take the clamp out of here, put it here. Take the take the clamp out of here, put it here.
You can learn
I think the
you can
hardest
learn
thing,
stringing.
I think the hardest thing,
Money right here.
the hardest thing is to understand that we're not in control. We think that we're in control. We always try to get in control. I'm a control freak. I mean, I like to be in control of everything I can possibly be. And that's okay. You can try, as long as you know that you're not going to succeed. It's all in the hands of Hashem.
Well, you can, but
It's all in the hands of Hashem. You're independently wealthy.
that's what I want to be.
So if you spend $2,000 a month and you earn 3,000, you're 1,000 in the green.
Yeah.
If you spend 2,000 in 1 month and you only earn 1,000, you are in debt. You're in the red. It looks like Andrew's already picking up some momentum here. All right, go ahead and feed it through here. It doesn't matter which way you go as long as you go around. Yep, you got some tension. Take the clamp out of here, put it here. If you don't clamp it properly, or you don't clamp it at all and you release the tension, you lose the whole thing.
This one's a little jagged.
Right? You're good, you're good. Okay, release that. Do this guy over here. So now you're even. I'm gonna go around this way. From here to here. So, in a way, I mean, you can say that stringing is like an art. You know, everything. But wait, it's caught in here in the machine, so you have to make sure that you don't break it through here. You have to always find its way. Yeah, exactly. Carefully until it touches. Once it touches, then you're good. So now you can pull it here. You got it. Take the clamp out of here, put it here. The harp of King David. Okay, no. So you just tense it again. You tensed it again.
Okay, thank you.
Let me see.
Q-tip, itchy.
Okay, now let go here. Press the button.
Oh, I thought you already carried.
Put it through here. And then through there. Now wait, now look.
Aye.
So you have to make sure that it's all the way touching. Okay, it looks like all right, so now you're gonna tense this one. It looks like Alex is breaking a string here. So here you're doing a cross, you know, or like a plus sign.
Yeah.
Take the take the clamp out, put it here. Yep. Okay. Now you're going to do this side, but before you do this side, undo this. Flip it around. Go through there. Tense it. Okay, so now this one, I like to put the clamp on this side like that, so that it's as close as I can. Okay. All right, go ahead, undo it. Press the button. Feed it through here. So these rackets are referred to as oversized rackets. They used to be standard, mid plus or mid size, and then oversized. Okay, so now you take the clamp here, put it here.
So, what's the alternative of not having an automatic or?
So then you have like this little thing that goes like around like this.
And so how can you tell the weight of the pound?
Okay, so
Do you think string rackets will be taken over by like robots one day?
I don't know, man, because it's
very
very difficult to do the weeding. Maybe this part,
Yeah.
maybe.
I think it's fine.
Okay, let me see.
Not the best
So
position.
what I like, so I noticed that on this side, the handle is kind of going against here, right? So you're kind of better off doing the handle on this side. Put the handle on this side instead of having the handle on that side.
Yeah.
Have it on this side. That's better. Okay. Okay, so what I was going to show you here is you got to the point, okay, release, where you're going to skip one grommet, right? Because if you go to this one,
That's the crosses, right?
that belongs to the cross. So you just go to this one. And then if you skip one here, you're going to skip one there. Okay, so then that's
You can sort of see how it's slanted, right?
Exactly.
So it makes sense, right?
exactly.
Is that for all?
Okay,
most
you do it.
rackets?
Okay, you go
skip
to
one.
put that in there.
So it would be like this one, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. This is cross. Why does this always happen?
That's because the knot has to be on it. The knot has to be on the string itself. So it gets to a point where the knots are tight. So you have to cut it there, you know. And if you can't cut it, if you can't pull it out, then you cut this side. Sometimes you cut the knot right there.
Okay.
Either way.
The knots are a little tricky, I think.
Oh, yeah. Everything has its own, you know, its own technique, right? Okay. So you got the tension. Take this thing out, put it here. Maybe we'll come around this way so you feel you have a little better handle. Yep. Okay, so it's not bad, but my feeling is that the handle is on the way here. So I'm going to do it on this side. So that I'll get a little bit closer.
Okay.
Okay, so you can crank it over here on this side. Turn around this way so you can. And then give it a good. Okay, excellent. All right, so now at this point, there's no more strings to put in the mains. You finished the last one.
Why is there a skipped one here but not here? Because it's set up.
You will. You'll skip this one.
Okay.
You haven't finished.
Ah.
They're not even,
Okay,
except.
they're not even.
Okay, so here you're going to make the first knot.
Okay.
Okay, so come on this side so the camera can capture the can capture the knot. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this through another hole that has a string. In this case, it goes in easily here.
Yeah.
So now I'm gonna grab one of these guys and pull it. Get to the very end.
Yeah.
Okay, so now here you're gonna go under, and into the circle. Yeah?
Yeah.
All right, so now let me see if you can do that. Okay, go under and into the circle. You're wrapping you're wrapping.
Here, this one.
This one. No, this one. Nope. Right there. Because you're gonna
This one?
yeah. And then this tip goes in here. Don't pull it yet. You haven't gone under. You have to get. There. There. Yeah, do you see what you just did there?
Yeah, this.
Okay, now see if you can do it yourself. Okay, one more time. You go. Okay, see, I'm gonna do it over here. So look, this is the string, right?
Yeah.
So you go under, above, and then inside the circle. So you're making like a circle like this. Okay, try it here. Or you can try it somewhere else. You have to make like a circle.
Under.
Under, and then into the. And if your fingers cannot get it, that's where this comes handy.
Okay.
Make sure you put it on there. Put it inside. Put it inside the circle.
This thing.
Yep.
Then
Keep
get
pulling
under.
it. Keep pulling it.
Pull it like this.
Okay, pull it. Let's see if it's. Ah, it looks like you got a knot there. All right, so now, in order to pull the knot really tight, you wrap this string here like this, and now you pull it. But you're gonna pull it. Let me do it once so that you can get the idea, okay? I'm gonna pull away and towards me, and away and towards me. Because I'm trying to get, I don't want to have a space in here if I can help it.
Yeah, when you pull forward. Ah, there you go. It's gonna take some learning.
But, let me see something here. Okay, try again.
Alright, do this one, right?
This is the one that you're gonna.
This one first?
Yep.
And then go on.
And then go under, and it has to go into the center of this circle.
Like this.
Yep. You got it. Okay, do you see the circle?
Yeah.
You're going into the center of the circle. As you do that, you pull it, and so you don't burn your hands. Okay, you pull it forward and back. And you can do it lefty. Would you be happy with only one knot?
No.
No, because one knot is very possible that it's going to get undone. So what do? You do the same thing again. You go under, above, and right into the circle.
Yeah.
You have to go through the circle. So this is sort of like a double knot.
Okay.
Are you happy with 2 knots? Well, you know, I hit a lot of tack shots, so I'd rather have 3.
Yeah.
So what I do here is I do 1 under, and then I just go around again under one more time. That's my signature.
Okay.
So this is something that, like if somebody says, "Oh, did you string this racket?"
It's just
I look at the knots, and the knots tell me whether I did it or I didn't do it. Because this is my signature.
Yeah, they said 3 knots.
Yeah.
They said it to me, and I came back to you, and I was like, "Why are they telling me it looks different?"
Okay. All right. So now, is there any tension on the clamps? No, because the clamps are over here. Is there any tension on the knot? Yeah, the knot is holding the tension on this side. So that means if I pull this, if I pull it,
Yeah.
and then I pull this one, and I pull this one, and I pull this one, what I'm doing is I'm strengthening the knot. See?
Yeah.
You keep pulling them from here. Start from here, and work your way all the way to the end. And you'll notice. No, start where you are. That's fine. You can just pull here. Start with this side. Pull it up, and then put the next one, and then the next one.
Less tension, less tension.
Mm-hmm. You can pull it up a little bit higher. Nice. Now the same tension, right? You got the whole thing. Okay. So now where are you going to clamp this one? You're going to clamp it right there. Put the handle on this side. Yeah, this side, this side. No, this side, this side. You might have to be on this side, I don't know. Okay. This is the one that you skip. Okay, so now you let go of this thing. You skip one, you skip one. Take the clamp out, put it here. Yeah, find that sweet spot. Yep. Clamp it with strength. You got it. Take the tension out. Now, find yourself the string that is going to be holding the knot. Usually it's the same one that you did this side. Yeah, straighten up a little bit like this. You don't need to put it through there right now. So all you need to do is now hold the tension with the knot. Hold on one second. Let me just tense this one more time because I'm not too happy that it's like leaning down like that. I don't know why it's doing that. I mean, you become familiar, you know, with your machine too. Okay, a little bit better. Okay. All right, so go ahead and feed it through here.
I'm sorry, I'm still.
No, you got it. You got to go through there. You can't go around this way.
I go.
Here, use the clamp. Use this to pull it. Take it out. Yeah, you got it. Mm-hmm. Remember I was telling you that you have extra string?
Yeah.
Typically you don't have that much extra, but you do in this case.
Yeah.
Okay, so this one, since we have extra, to make this knot, you only need maybe that much. You don't need the other. So So go ahead and make the knot, whichever way you feel
I need to
comfortable.
remember this.
Under, up, into the circle.
So start out with.
Yeah, we'll start here if you want. Under, up. No, look, you gotta go around with one string only. This is the only string that is helping you. Under, up, and into the circle. Okay, I'm gonna do it one more time. Let's see if I can do it lefty. Under, above,
Yeah.
and into the circle. Okay. All right, try that.
Under.
Mm-hmm.
Up.
But you're grabbing two. You only have to grab one. Which one did you go under? Yeah, there you go.
This. I'm confused the concept.
But see, how many are you grabbing? You're grabbing two. You
So
only
just
want to
need
grab
one, like
one.
this.
You only need, you need to grab one.
Okay, and then.
And then you have to put the string through that circle.
This.
Yep.
Ah,
Okay, let me see. No, but
feed it through.
under, above, and in the circle. Okay, lefty. Under, above, and into the circle. Okay, so stand where I am right now, on this side. With your left hand, no, stand right there. With your left hand, put this through here. With your right hand, feed it back in here. With your left hand, pull it, but don't pull it all the way, because you have to insert it inside the circle. Mm-hmm. Inside the circle. Okay. Now all the way to the end. And then use this, wrap it around if you want, and then pull it. Okay? Okay, pull it. That's all the way. You have to touch, they have to, yeah, there you go. And now, do it again. So in this case, you can just do 3 of the same kind. You don't have to get fancy on this, on the fourth one, like the way I do it on the fancy one. Just get it to where you get 3 knots.
Under?
Yeah, under, above, and inside the circle. Inside the circle. There you go. You got it. Now make sure that you pull it really well. Do you want more for this?
Yeah.
Because
Or
yeah,
do
let's
more.
make
Do edge one.
because
Yeah.
two.
You got it.
I
Dang,
think
you
you
less- less you
no. Okay, so now we're going to make we're going to start at the top. Yeah. And what you want to do here is you want to create a knot here first. So the way you do is you find the string that you're going to be kind of holding on to. Yeah. One of them goes in easily. Okay, it looks like it's this one. Yeah. This one doesn't go easily. This one doesn't go easily. This one doesn't go easily like that. There's one that goes easily. So that's this. They made this on purpose, bigger than the other one, so that you can make the knot.
Okay.
So remember, the idea is to get under and into the hole, into the center. Okay. Right. So now I'm kind of making the knot right there. Yeah. But one knot is not going to do it, so I got to do 2. You can do it with the pliers also like this, or you can use this little thing. Okay, so I like to just keep the 2 right there. Later, before we finish, you're gonna put 3, 3 knots. But right now it's 2. All right, so now you gotta feed it first. You can tell which one is the first one, right?
Yeah.
The cross starts here. It doesn't start here, right? There's not a string over here. This is the first one.
Yeah.
And then once you go here,
Yeah.
you have to always go up, under, up,
Up,
under,
under,
up,
up,
under, up, under. Okay, so this is up. So
I
this
I
is
practiced this
under,
before.
up, under, up, under, up, under, up, under. And the best way to do this is by putting one hand underneath.
Okay. Getting so sleepy now.
Okay, so now, how do you know it's correct? Okay, well, if you look at it, like lean down a little bit, look at, and you can see that it's going like this.
Yep.
Right?
Yep.
So now you're gonna grab this end
Yeah.
and you're gonna pull it. But what happens if you pull it straight? So then you're gonna burn the string. And if you burn the string and you burn it this way 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 and you burn it this way, by the time you finish, the poor string is already burned out. It's not gonna last.
Yeah.
The guy is gonna go on the tennis court, he's gonna hit one attack shot, he's gonna break it. So what you do is you grab this little angelito here,
Yeah.
and you pull towards the center or towards the throat at the same time that you pull this way. And you give it a little bit.
What if they don't?
Right.
What if my house doesn't have this tool?
Or you grab something like this.
Okay.
And if you don't have either one of the tools,
Yeah.
then you gotta use your hands.
Okay.
See, like right now it's stuck in here somewhere. Okay. So the reason there are tools is because if you do it with your hand too many times, right, you end up hurting your fingers or whatever. So I always like to use these guys. And then you get to the very end like that, right? And now I pull it, so now this, I just want to make sure, that is correct. Up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. Oops. This is not correct, look. This is up,
We have to
up,
redo it.
right?
Yeah.
This is up, up.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
so now, okay, so let's correct this one. When you get to the very end, I gotta get, this is up, I have to get under this one,
And then put it through the bigger one, or the
right? So now I got it on there, okay, so I'm gonna make sure that I got all the right strings. Okay, so up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. That's correct. But I gotta get it into that hole, right?
Yeah.
So the problem here is this, that the
Need a
hole,
chair,
the hole,
possibly.
so the string, okay, stand up for a second, has to go through that hole. But for some reason, when I put the string through the hole, it's not letting me because this string is blocking it. So I have to grab this owl here
Yeah.
and very carefully, without puncturing it, find the hole and stick it in through here. So now notice how stand up for a second. Look at how the owl went through the hole.
Yep.
So now I'm pushing it, the string. Make sure you don't puncture the other one.
Yeah.
I'm pushing it to make this hole bigger.
Okay.
Now, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna insert it as I pull this out. As I put the owl out, I'm going to insert the string right behind it. And I went through. See? Okay, so now,
You widened it.
yeah, I made this hole wider without puncturing this string, right? Okay, so now the question is, again, are you up and down? Yes. Okay, so now go ahead and pull this one. Gotta go around. You got it. Undo the tension. That's your second string right there. Coming in from this side.
Do you go over?
So now, that's the question. Now it has to be opposite this one. So this one's under. No, go under.
Under first. Oh, under.
No, go underneath here. Whichever one is comfortable for you. Yep. What are you doing? You got it. So I want to finish this one string so that he understands the down pieces, and then we continue to we have to walk in early, maybe I'll start down. Try to get there. Okay, I'll start here. And then over there. If you need the flash, we'll use the flash. So you want to burn this, we use the string. Why pulling? It's okay, pull it. Why pulling? You do something else. Yep. Same thing. One, pull. Keep pulling. Next string here, pull it. More. Keep pulling. Right. There you go. Keep pulling. And this is actually a trick that not many people know, you know. A lot of people burn the strings and they think they're doing a good job, but they're not doing a good job. Okay, so now pull it all the way. No. Let go of this now. Since you already finished here, look, there's no more string here on this side. Okay, so now what you want to do is you want to push them towards their neighbors. Okay, so let's say this is the string that you just fed, and this is your neighbor. So now you pull it, you go like that, and then you put your eyesight this way. Okay, so lean down and then look. Are there any two strings that are coming up at the same time? Or are they all both, or every single one of them is up and down? Good?
Something's messed up here, maybe. That's good.
Up, down, up, down, up, down. Okay. All right, so let me see.
Believe it's
I'm gonna
good.
I'm gonna pull this one here. Let's just to make double check here. Okay. Let's take a look at them.
I'm losing my patience now.
Up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. Okay, now are these up, down, but opposite of these? That's the thing. So if this is up, this one has to be down. And there's something fishy here. I don't understand what it is. Oh, you know what? It's these two. Look at these two. These two are this one is going over both of these. So I'm gonna clamp it right here where you have the error. Right below the arrow, right here. So we know that this is correct. It's just that this has to go under. So now, okay, so now go ahead and put it under this one, and over, and through the hole. Mm-hmm. Yep, and then through the hole. So find the tip.
Yeah, that's it.
Mm-hmm. Okay, let's see. Down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. Okay, let me double check. Yep, you got it.
Awesome. Oh, I might just stop here.
Okay, so now we're gonna leave it here and finish up tomorrow. But here, look, at this point, right, the tension on this side is held by the knot, and the tension on this side is held by the machine.
Okay.
So if I clamp it here
Yeah.
and I let go,
Yeah.
I still have tension on these two.
Awesome.
And then what you're gonna do is you're gonna do this one, and then that one, this. When you finish,
Yeah.
you put the knot, you're done. Okay, so now we are in continuation of our restringing business here. I'm waiting for Andrew. Turning on the power. He's stringing this racket at 50 pounds. Okay, I'm just gonna leave it here. And hopefully he'll be coming soon. Okay, I changed the orientation. Get a little bit better light over here. So I'm still waiting for Andrew. He needs to finish the crosses on this racket. Okay, so got Andrew back. And
Wonderful evening.
so you started with the knot,
Yeah. There was an
right? And then you went 1,
Yeah.
2,
Yeah.
you pulled it,
Yeah.
you tensed it,
Yeah.
and then after you clamped it, you released. Okay, so now you gotta feed it. This is your third one.
Pressure. Get my mind in this.
So as you remember, here's pretty obvious. I mean, you don't have to skip any holes. You're gonna go 1, 2 like that.
Yeah.
The question now here is, once you insert it, can you go opposite of the next one? Okay, so if this is up,
Yeah.
this one has to be
Down.
down. Okay, take it from there.
I don't need it. I don't need my phone.
Wait, so copy.
You got it.
He's in the copy games.
Nice. All right, so now you're going into that hole right there. Make sure that you don't skip any. Now, do you remember how to pull it so that you don't burn the string?
Yes. This.
You need to use pliers to pull usually helps a lot using hands. So yes, so you have swing like this, right? How much swing like that? Okay, friction, right? So that friction that gets created here burns these things. Plus the main side also get burned. So in order to avoid burning, he's moving the string as it's pulling. And the very next move is going to get trigger straight. And then make a note of it. Maybe something, maybe fingers that are already experienced on this, but you got it, almost there. Yep. So now before you tense it, you have to verify it, meaning you have to make sure that all the strings are opposite. So then you push them together against here. And then you look at, you get your eyes down and you look this way.
Okay.
Okay, so now get down a little bit. And now look at the string this way. You should be able to tell whether one was messed up or if you have them all correctly.
Does it matter which one if it's up or
Looks
down
so
on
wrong.
to start? Does it matter which one?
Okay, well, let me get my
Actually, I did it right.
let me get my glasses. You look,
But it's wrong though.
it, so you have to be opposite of the one before.
Opposite of one.
So how do you know to start? Do you go?
So
you
so
can-
this one is what? This one is up.
Yeah.
So then this one has to be down.
But to start though,
No, the start doesn't matter.
doesn't matter.
There's nothing there. Just go. Just straight.
No, but I mean, you're gonna go.
It's
See, this one is above this one. Like the very first one. The very first one is above this one,
Why is it above twice in a row though?
but the second one
Below.
is below this one, and the third one is above, like that. So which one you saying?
So if it's see if it's up first, then it's up second.
No, that doesn't matter because you're gonna always go when you check them.
Yeah.
You don't check them in zigzag. You check them in straight line. So if this is down, this has to be up. This has to be down.
I'm
If this-
confused with that.
Okay, so let me point it with a little pointer. Okay. The darker one is above this one,
Yes.
and the darker one is below this one.
Mhm.
So they're opposite.
So if you take it to center and you look.
So if you just go this in this line, then you should be able to tell.
Okay, got it.
So yeah, that's correct.
I did. I like that.
Okay.
It looks correct.
So it all looks correct.
Yep.
Yep. Okay, so here's the trick. Instead of pulling
Yeah.
this one,
Yeah.
okay, you're gonna feed the next one.
Eat it.
And what happens is, when you feed this one, now do you see how like this is all crooked here?
Yeah.
So that's gonna mess me up on the feeding. So I'm gonna grab again my pliers and I'm gonna cut it in the edge it, so that I have a straight line.
Yeah.
All right, so now I'm gonna go here. So now you tell me which one am I gonna go up or down?
You're gonna go down now.
Exactly. So now I'm gonna put my hand underneath,
Okay.
and then I'm gonna go like this. I'm going up and down, then pull, then I bend it,
Okay.
and then I go down. There you go.
Got it.
So now, I still have to check it. I mean, maybe I'm going like, oh, you know, I'm so cool, I can do this. But I'm still have to check it. And it looks good, okay? All right, so now I'm gonna tense, you're gonna tense this one, okay? So you turn you tense it right here. Okay, so come on this side.
Oh.
Yep, you got it. Okay. Now that you gain
I gotta clamp
tension,
that.
you gotta clamp it, right?
Gotta clamp it.
You already know. So then you use this guy. And here, you do want to bring this single this way and then that way, so that it's like this. And you want to find a happy medium, maybe the sweet spot. Yeah, you got it. Okay, release. So then this system of feeding
Yeah.
before tensing, you're going to continue doing that all the way.
Okay.
So right now, you pull this one all the way to here,
Gee.
right?
Yeah.
Again, you keep checking to make sure that it's gone. I have an anti-itch cream. I'll bring it to you in a minute.
Cool.
So now feed the next one while I go and get the anti-itch cream.
Okay. Do the next one.
And you're gonna feed it obviously opposite.
Big green.
If you don't want to get beaten up, Alex, you have to come inside the macomb. There are no mosquitoes inside the macomb.
Understanding where to clamp this. So I just tighten this one now. Clamp needs to go. Be aware.
Okay, so you gain
Gain
pressure
this
here.
one Yeah.
So this clamp is taking
Yeah.
care of this one. This clamp is taking care of this one.
Yeah.
So you don't need this one anymore. So take this one out, put it here.
So if you release that one, it all goes to caputs.
Not if you're tensing it here.
Oh, okay. This is holding it.
But if you release this and you release the clamps, then yes, you lose everything. Here's the anti-itch thing.
Thank you.
Okay. So you need to do the nice part of the start. This is one. Look at this. You don't. You can. So that you don't have this is all over again and get built some and use this thing. This is the thing. Here up is after and your fans there we would okay that what happens is copy right it's not more here to mean okay what's it
How do I get this one tense and then? This like
yeah so
let's do in.
so you need to go
Oh,
you
that
can
one's tense. Right?
yeah this is the one you need to
Alright.
test so you need to go around and that back yep okay put the clamp on
Ah, didn't get it.
it's okay you still have this clamp
That's fine.
so it's the clamp that got messed up but it's okay I mean because you still have this one if you have not if you didn't have this one
Yeah.
everything would have lost
Mhm.
you would have lost the whole tension
Mhm.
so when you have two clamps it's like double the safety so to speak you know. Oh so here's the guy flying I just saw him flying here grab the thing and find it find that little guy, man. He was flying right around here, man. Oh, I just saw him flying here. Here it is, look. He's like right around here.
One of my arm, man.
They love you, man.
Yeah.
Say, oh, all you can eat restaurant.
Yeah.
Okay, you can tense it now.
Here you go.
Ah, got you, man. Got you.
Get some more.
Change the clamp. Good idea. And flip the handle this way so that you have a little more comfort. Release. So notice that we're getting to the end because there's less string, right? So as you're having less string, you may not have, it might not be as easy to feed as it was in the beginning. You might have to go one by one. Okay, I got it. So now tense the other one, please. This one. Change the clamp. I don't think we would have been able to do this through Zoom, you know? You remember that day you called me?
Sorry, yeah.
And
Had a tournament in like 2 days, man.
yeah, it would have. It was just too difficult to explain everything. Yeah, you got it. Release. Okay, so now let's count how many more we have to go. Okay, because you already have this one. So give me an estimate of how many you think you have, how many more you have to go.
4.
Actually, only 2.
2.
1, 2, and then the knot. That's it. So these last 2, it gets a little tricky here because I have to put it through here, and this thing is in my way. So I'm gonna have to open up this a little bit.
Okay.
And I don't know if your machine has this, but
Yeah.
it's basically more security for the frame.
Yeah. I'm gonna need to be in the right mindset next time.
Well, just give yourself time.
I need time. Yeah.
Just give yourself time because it's not going to be. You can't rush, you know. So as long as you give yourself time, and sometimes, believe it or not, I'm in the middle of doing one, and then the phone rings or something, and I have to do something else. I can come back.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
Okay, so now I'm on the last one. So this last one, I'm gonna feed it, tense the last one, and that's it. Now here, oh, I was able to go through no problem, okay. All right, so for practical purposes, do me a favor, grab that thing. Yeah, grab that, and then just for me, just give me a little light right here, like that, so that I can see better. At least with the camera, you should be able to see the replay of this, and then you can also like slow it down, whatever, you know, and say, oh, okay, this is the way he did it, whatever, you know. Okay, so now I have very little string to pull here, so I'm hoping that I'm going to be able to get enough. Let's see, almost, man.
Just got it.
Barely, right? So if I didn't have that, if I didn't have string, it's not a big deal because I can always go back, right?
Okay.
But I'm hoping that I was gonna have enough so I don't have to weed this one again.
Got it.
But I already weed the last one here. Okay, so now I'm gonna grab the pliers. And I'm pulling this one gently so I don't burn it. Double check it.
Yeah.
So now it has that little
Yeah.
like that. Pull this one. This is the last one. Okay. Now I don't need by one clamp at this point, so I'm gonna put it right there. And at this point, again, you gotta find one hole that comes out smooth. So I'm gonna make a nice little jagged edge over here so that I can see if I can get into. Oh, perfect.
Wow.
Right on.
Yeah.
Okay, so now I pull it,
Yeah.
I go under, I go above,
Yeah.
I go up, and when I go up, I have to go in through the circle to make the knot.
Yeah.
So that's one knot, and I'm gonna use this thing just so I don't burn my hands. I'm going to do the same thing twice. This is the second knot. Okay, now I feel like this thing is slipping out of my hand.
Yeah.
So I'm going to grab the pliers and I'm going to go around. So now you see how much more
Yeah.
tightness I get, so now I can go really tight here. I'm going to release this one.
Yeah.
And now this is what is called the signature knot. The third knot is the signature. So whichever way you want to do it,
Yeah.
you can do it like this. I like to do it like this, and then I flip it around again.
Okay.
That's just my own thing. But you know, some people do it the same way. Some people have a different way of doing it, whatever. Okay. So now you grab this guy, and before you cut it, you pull it one more time just to make sure that the knots are tight.
Yeah.
Okay, and you have 4 knots, 2 for the mains and 2 for the crosses.
Yeah.
This one's a little loose here, you see?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna tighten it again. Okay, that's good. So now I don't know if you have ever had this situation where you pass your hand through the string in the middle of a match and all of a sudden you bleed. You're
Yeah.
bleeding because you cut yourself.
The knots, yeah.
So that's because when the polyester, when it's cut, it's mighty sharp, especially at the junction where you're cutting it.
Yeah.
So what I like to do to avoid having my students or the people that I just strung the racket bleed so I grab the little edge right here,
Yeah.
I squeeze it and I turn it. So now I'm basically not making it sharp anymore. See, this is sharp. Touch it.
Yeah, sure.
So now I'm going to squeeze it and turn it. So now touch it. See, it's different, huh?
It's very different.
So the same thing here. This is sharp. No, it's not. There you go. Okay. So now at this point, it's safe to take all the pressure off from these points, the 6 and the 12 o'clock point, plus all the side points, because you already strung it.
Yeah.
But before you string it, it's a good idea to grab your rod like this, and just make sure that this string is parallel to this one. By the way, machines have this little handle in the back here that if you go like that, it doesn't move anymore.
Wow.
Okay, all right, so bring me some light again one more time. So now notice what I'm going to do. I'm just going to make sure, before I take it out, I'm going to make sure that all my strings are nice and straight.
If they're not straight, then
Well, if you're not straight, the player's going to have to straighten them up. But you want to give, I mean, if you were the one doing it for somebody else and you're making money out of this, then you want to make sure you give them an excellent job.
yeah, right.
But if you're doing it for yourself
Yeah.
as a player,
Yeah.
then obviously you want to make sure that it's also
Yeah, you got
it's also nice, perfectly straight like this, so that when you hit the ball, you're going to get the best response,
Yeah.
right? Okay, all set. So now you just release here. I'm going to move this so you can release this too. So you'll be the one that is finishing the job.
They send the blessing and then I'm in.
Exactly.
It's the job right now.
Exactly. And then you give it a little bang like that, and that's it. And then you just pull that up. Done deal.
Hey,
Awesome. Congratulations, man.